Hey y'all, what is up everybody? What is up YouTube? Sparky Mark here, and I'm back to do a review and unboxing. That's right, a review and unboxing for a certain watch. And if you see the title in the photo, you already know what it is. And let's discuss the origins of this product. Alright, from what I'm seeing in this article, many of the hold on to say again. Yeah, of the mill ships. This is talking about the mill ships and its modern reissues from Blockpawn, Bulova, and Tornik Rayville. So yeah, many of its surroundings, and of course going back to the military, that essentially what they had to do with military watches, making them. Beginning in 1955, a military contract was created by the U.S. Bureau of Ship to find a watch for divers to work around underwater explosives. Obviously, it required water resistance and also luminous luminous makers to and rotating bezel. The mill W-2181 ships sets for a specific laid out everything that the Explosive Ordnance Divers and Underwater Demolition Team UDT needed a watch, and there ended only being two companies interested in the contract. However, there are now three distinct mill brands of that modern reissue of the mill ship. The watch show how differ and which most authentic. Let's dive in. So yeah, this is what you're looking at, folks. I'm gonna pause it a little bit. So yeah, watchmakers quite limited the limited Bulova was an easy choice based on New York around that era, and apparently there was some other things going on with another watch brand of Blockpawn, Tornik Rayville printed it, and here it is. An original article Bulova from back in the day in the 1950s, which would be in 1959. So yeah, here it is, Bureau of Journey Journal. And here's a photo of an original design of the mill ship, of the Bulova mill ship. Look at the details, folks. Pause that and maybe read a little bit. So yeah, and not quite. And apparently the contract was lucrative, but not quite yet. Of the contract, so the two brands, the history gets muddy. But by 1957, Tornik Rayville ended with the job of only producing about 1,000 units. Some say that the Bulova prototype actually failed in the water increased test, or the company may have just decided against the project for any number of reasons, whether or not the U.S. military knew that their U.S. watches were actually made in Switzerland. It's also unknown. And a mystery. Suspicious, don't you think, folks? All these years later, the mill W-2176 ships spec watches are highly creative, highly collectible, and vastly expensive. Of a genuine vintage Tornik Rayville can be sold anywhere in the vicinity between $70,000 to about $150,000, and there isn't enough date put on the simple value of an ultra rare of one of the ultra rare prototypes, Bulova prototypes. That is, after all these years, only 12 known prototypes are in existence. So yeah, amazing, right, folks? Yeah, and just to be clear, December 1959, which is the article. And here's an original Bulova mill ship. And somehow nearly 50, no, maybe make it about, 50 or 60 some years later. Alrighty, so 64 years later, in 2021, we got the mill ship. That's right. It was not just limited vintage models, variation creations produced, including, of course, including micro brand homages, and like the Bulova and Black Pawn, have produced their own modern versions of the mill ship watches, and relatively new company owning the rights to the name Tornik Rayville, if I said the name correctly, popped up with a fantastic reissue and to the interest by one of them. And you could see a photo underneath it, like right here, folks. This is one of them. But this, to be clear, is about 1,000 units because of the black strap, which is nylon, and here is the black strap, and this, what you're looking at here, is the package, how it comes. It's an homage to a vintage scuba headgear from so many years ago during the diving days. And so yeah, only 1,000 exist of this set, but there's a regular one in a blue strap. So yeah, the one you just saw, there it is, around the summer of 2021. That's how much there is with and there's a standard, and the one with the blue nylon strap is the standard model production. And they both have, I believe the standard one has a Miyota, or they both have Miyota 82S 0 movement. And the regular one is available in a bronze case. Blue and green dials, which you're going to see that for a moment, under the price of $11.95, $1,195 to be exact. Here's your nowadays version. This is celebrating the 150th anniversary edition in bronze to the mill ship, but it's celebrating the brand Bulova 150 years. Here it is, Tornik Rayville TR660. From a long distance, you think it could look like the Bulova mill ship. Then there's the Black Pawn 50 Phantoms Mill Spec Hodinkee Edition. Oh, 250 exists. Yikes. The 70th Anniversary Act 3. These are numbered. You can tell by that. Pause those if you haven't read it. So yeah, amazing, right, folks? Enough chit chat. Let's get to the unboxing like now. All right, so here it is. So here it is, folks. Voila. Sailor, this is part of the archive series, and this is the standard. Mill ships W-2181 submersible. That's right. Look at that, folks. So yeah, folks, here it is. Finally got one. I'm just seeing YouTube videos from Random Rob, Bruce Williams, and some other ones. I got this one, the standard one, not that limited edition one. If I had the dough for the limited edition, I would keep it in the submersible helmet and leave it in an office. So yeah, this is how it looked. If I ever got another version of this watch from the different brand, like the Turnic Revel, if I said the name right again, I will pull the trigger on that one. I'll leave you the details in the description down below. Yeah, I believe you could change straps. Well, this is how it came. I'm not going to change anything about it. Let's take a click on the bezel. Oh, you have to press it, folks. Press it. So yeah, it's a bezel you have to press while you turn. You have to press it and turn it while being pressed. It's not like it is before. It's not how other watches are, but this is different. Very unique dome sapphire crystal. Very cool. Little taking homage. Maybe it may have been taking homage from the submersible of the Rolex Deep Sea from so many years ago. But nah, this is its own version. And what do you got here on the crown? Ooh, I know what it is. Bulova. Pause it. All right. I can't even tell what these two are. Is this supposed to be the what do you call it? Day and night or something? I'm not so sure of. All right, let's take it out. Yeah, that's how much is for a standard one, but I got it for like a good % off deal. So yeah, this is indeed the model that I bought it. Oh, it's a 98A 266. That's what it's called. It's not even a limited edition from what I noticed. So it's in a nice nylon strap. So just let me show you the back quickly. Oh, hey, what you say? What is this? 270. What is this? Of 200 meters. Sapphire crystal. 272K. 255.17. Oh, and if you see that right there, yep, fit 1957. There you go, there you go. Pause that, folks. So 1957, that would put it around 62. No, actually 64 in 2021. So yeah. And pause that on the logo, I mean on the character, which is a scuba diving helmet. that the limited edition one comes in. Stainless steel. Oh, what do we have here, folks? The reference number that you just saw on the tag. There it is. So yeah, this is how they're coming with. So yeah, good, amazing brace, amazing nylon band. So yeah, admire it for a few moments, and we're gonna take a look at the wrist. Wrist shot, y'all. Depends on how big is your wrist. So yeah, this is how it looks on the wrist. I'm a very big dude. It's 7 holes. It fits. I'm gonna extra more space, so I'm not gonna cut this off. No, I don't want to damage the value. So this is how mill ships are. Even Rolex did that too in the 70s with mill ships of the Submariner line. That's right, the Submariner line in the 70s. I'm a very big dude. I work out. I like to eat sometimes, and yeah. One more view of this watch, and it's music time. Alrighty, music time. Alrighty, folks. So with all that out of the way, let's play a song from 2021. And what song are we playing exactly? Don Diablo and Frank Fantastique with Stay Awake. Enjoy, folks. That was Stay Away by Don Diablo and Frank Fantastique from 2021, folks. Yeah, what year that was? I turned 30 that year. How about that, folks? So yeah, tell me about what do you think of 2021? What do you guys think about this watch in questioning and the year as well? And also, what are the cool projects and things and musics that went on in that year? I know I had some fun as well, even while they lasted. And what do you guys think about this watch and the other ones that I mentioned in this video? This design is insane, man. So yeah, folks, if you like content like this or any other content on this channel, please click the bell on the subscribe button to be notified about new uploads. Like the videos, always appreciate thumbs ups. Have any opinion related to the contents, comments down below. So yeah, folks. And also, before signing off, let's give a shout out to a thing of ours, TCF, to the physical media collectors, the watch collectors, toy collectors, autograph collectors, and all you collectors out there. Shouts to you all, and especially let's give a shout out to my subscribers. You know who you all are. Shouts to you all. Kitties and dogs. Kitty cats and dogs. That's right. Shouts to you all. And like I said before, click the bell and the subscribe button. Whether I'm posting things on the YouTube post or a video that's going to pop up soon at a time that I put. So keep an eye on that, folks, daily and weekly. So y'all, this is Sparky Marky Mark signing off. Y'all take care. God bless you. Enjoy Tuesday, y'all. And happy Veterans Day. Later, y'all. Thank you. And to the veterans, thank you for serving our country.